This is your sign to stop. Stop worrying, stop thinking, stop doing. Take a moment to stop and breathe. Inhale through your nose and breathe out through your mouth slowly and intentionally. Feel the air fill your lungs as you breathe in, and feel it release gently as you breathe out. Remember that you are a human being and not a human doing. It is okay to just be. As children, we often started out with so many big dreams and so much optimism. When life doesn't go exactly to plan and you haven't arrived where you thought you would or by the time you expected, it's easy to feel disappointed. It's easy to blame yourself for not looking a certain way, not achieving a certain goal, not quite living up to those high standards you set for yourself, or those standards that other people set for you. Trust me, I've been there. But something I've learned is that you need to flow like a river with life, not against it. I caught on to that fact far too late in life, and it caused me a lot of heartache. You can keep swimming against the tide, but the tide will still come. Sometimes you'll flow through life peacefully with ease, and other times will feel like a storm where you become unsure you can even make it. It's all part of it. How and when you flowed through each stage isn't the point. The point is to keep going. That sounds cliché when you have real-life concerns to think about. Bills to get paid, people to support, work to get done. But think about the past. You probably had similar real-life concerns at various stages, and you're still here. Things you worried about before may or may not have happened, and it's all history now. What seemed like the end of the world 10 years ago, or even yesterday, may now be just another memory. You're no longer living it, and just like the good, the bad things in life become memories too. I went through things that I thought would never recover from, and maybe I'll share some of those stories someday. Things that broke my soul, my belief in humanity, and my belief in how things worked, or should work in life. I fell to pieces, admittedly not handling it all very well, to say the least. As someone who was always on top of their game, with career and academic achievements and a married life, I thought I'd made it. I thought, yes, if you just do everything you should, it does all work out. My arrogance was later highlighted when all of that went away. I went through all of the emotions: despair, anger, grief, disappointment, apathy, self-pity. You name an emotion, and I had it. I even felt emotions that I don't quite have a name for. I didn't know what to think. I didn't even trust my own thoughts anymore because, well, look where that got me. But in the midst of what can only be summarized as a complete mental and spiritual breakdown, I found answers about life that I hadn't even been seeking up until that point. I realized there was so much more than the little bubble of life I had experienced so far. Today, my life now is still messy, and these days I'm humble enough to realize that I don't have everything figured out, or even nearly figured out. In fact, I'm a long way away from my goals and dreams, but I'm here. Despite everything that broke me, I'm here. I say this for whoever needs to hear it. You're still here, which means everything can still change, and you probably will too. So keep flowing,